Hi guys, in today's YouTube video, what I'm going to be doing is unboxing this Dewalt monitor stand. Now the reason why I got a monitor stand is because I've done a couple projects with that already, and I either had a cut on my air hockey table or on the floor, and that's not very enjoyable, so I decided to get a monitor stand. Now the monitor I have is Ryobi 7¼ inch sliding monitor. The model number is to the Dewalt monitor stand DWX724. And this is a compact stand. They also make a full-size one for $229, and I bought this off of $189 off of Amazon. And if you don't want to buy it off of Amazon, you could get it at Lowe's for $189 as well. It just depends where you want to buy it at. Now, in my opinion, I think the compact stand is better if you got a smaller saw or you don't have a big walk area, like you don't have a lot of room to walk with the fit in a monitor stand. They also have like a huge one, but that's for 12-inch saws, and if you cut a big wood, I'm not gonna be cutting big wood or anything like that, so this is perfect. Now let's start by doing this here. And by the way, you are gonna need some tools. You're gonna think you might need a socket set to mount the saw to the mounting brackets as well. And by the way, if you order this saw online and you don't get it in store, the saw stand is very heavy. It weighs like 200 pounds. It felt like to lift this into the basement. So this something to tell you. This one now I have to open this. This is what it came with. It just come with everything came in a bunch of cardboard. Okay. And then here, that's the stand. And this stand comes in very nice and packaged in the box, and there's a handle to get it out of the box. You pull, and there you go. Now on the side here, there's some tape, and this actually has, if you gotta cut some long piece of wood, it actually has extension rings that come on the side. So you just got to cut this tape. Now over here, there's some cardboard here, and you gotta do the same thing, and you gotta cut the tape. Now, what's gonna be in this box is the brackets to mount the saw to the stand. And like I mentioned earlier, you're gonna need a socket set for this part. And you can get a version with this saw stand that does not come with brackets as well. So it comes with the instructions. This is the holder. If you wanted to, you could have this to stop the wood or just have it to go flat as well. Now I gotta move this cardboard out of the way. Okay, now if you get the compact stand with the extension wings and this, it comes with this. This was mounted the saw. This was mounted the saw to the stand. This is the bolts that comes with to mount the saw to the brackets. This screws onto the sides to hold up your material and stuff. Now these are all made out of a very nice heavy-duty metal. There is no plastic besides the knobs. Other than that, there's like no plastic, and everything feels nice and heavy-duty. Now to set up the stand, what you gotta do is there's a little lever here you pull up, and it locks in right here, and there's one on the other side as well. Okay. And as you can see, right there, you push this down and there's a groove and it locks in. And if you want to put it down, you just do that. Nice and simple. I love how smooth that is. It don't give you any fight. Okay, now to get this stand off the ground, you just gotta pull this by the conveniently placed handle, and you can set it on the ground. Now the build quality on this stand is great. Dewalt makes one of the best Microsoft stands. This thin gauge metal, this thing don't feel flimsy at all. Like, there's some cheaper stands out there that if you push too hard, the stand will fall over. This is not one of them. You gotta push it hard and nothing will happen. Okay, now I'm gonna show you how to hook up your saw. And now on here, it says front, and this front goes down like that, and it locks in, and the front arrow's gotta face out. So how you do it is here, you push. Okay, so this is how you do it. You put this like this, and that locks in, and that's how you do it. And if you want to get it back out, you just do that, and now one more time it goes like this, and it locks in. Okay, now for this, you gotta get the dimensions of your saw. So my saw is not too big. Then you just lift the saw up here. So you gotta line it up with the legs. So that one has to move out a little bit. This one's gotta move in a little bit. Okay, now there you go. To give you a close-up, these holes are where the bolts go, and you gotta make sure that this is in there so you can get to the bolt like that. And on here, that's why you got these two connected to the stand. Now I got the hardware here. You gotta take out a bag. It comes like this. So how this goes is washer, and the bolt, and you tighten it down. I think you're gonna need a deep socket for this. Okay, quick here. This goes up, and then the washer, the bolt, and you tighten down last. Okay. First you gotta remove all this. Now this bolt is gonna go through here then, and then after this goes on like so, then after that you take your washer on it, and after you get the bolts on, you just push the saw back and then you could tighten it down. Now quick tip, you can't get to the bolt, you could slide this forward temporarily so you can get to it. Okay, now this will go up. Okay, then this goes down. Then this. Okay. Then after you're done, you push back the saw. Now fasten these down and make sure the saw don't move. You got multiple different options. You could either use a 13mm socket, Or you could use a wrench, or you could use a ratchet and socket and do it down manually. But if you want to, an impact driver is easier. Okay. Now to get these attached, there's a bracket that holds this, and then you just tighten that down. Pretty simple. Now these are to adjust. So if you've got big material, it sits level on your saw, like that. So what you do is you could adjust this with there's a knob you can adjust. It's like that. Now I got tighten these. You could adjust these to the left or to the right, but I'm gonna put them all the way this way, and you need a socket to attach that. I'm using a 10mm socket. You could use a wrench as a socket, or you could do whatever you want. And the board is so you can make everything level too, if you wonder why there's a board there. Okay, finally, final step, we gotta tighten these rafts to both. Overall thoughts on this product. Right off the bat, having used it, this is so much more better than cutting on the floor. Yeah, this thing feels heavy duty. Like on some cheap stands, when you move the saw back, the whole stand feels like it's gonna break. This stand does not feel like it's gonna break. And the max weight saw you could put on the stand is 500 pounds. Overall, what do I think? I think this is a greatly built product. Like I was saying, 5 stars. This thing's gonna get a lot of use. Thank you for watching today's YouTube video. Don't forget to like and subscribe.